Typically, when you see a 4-out, 1-in offense, you're going to see high screen roll action with 1 good post player and 4 perimeter shooters. 3-out, 2-in. This is your old traditional 2-post offense. This is an offense that likes to slow the game down, muddy it up by throwing it inside. Now let's talk on the ball. As regarding the basketball.
And a view of the skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Barrett.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, the NBA changed the lottery odds in 2019 to encourage competition among its conference's least successful teams. But some want even more to be done. They call for eliminating the draft altogether. Another potential solution? A play-in tournament for teams 7 through 10 in each conference, which would eliminate the need for trying not to win as much as possible during the regular season. However it's done, the league has stated its desire for parity. Kevin?
Great, DA. Thanks. A lot of great rebounders tonight, Brent. Which brings up a question these days. Why do fewer players seem to be blocking out when rebounding?
Well, there's less and less opportunity to get the type of rebounds, Kevin, that we've seen typically through the years that are in the paint. How many times are these guys shooting field goal attempts from so far out that the ricochet off the rim is allowing these rebounds to get to what we call the moon,
right
around the free throw line and that dotted line from the free throw line. So guards and wings swooping in to pick up non-traditional boxed out rebounds.
Team rebounding.
Team rebounding is a huge aspect of any good team. Offensive rebounding has gone away.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the point. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Lowry out there with Green, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Outside for Lowry. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Randall no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
From the wing, here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, to look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Now, here is Robinson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Barrett, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
In the corner, it's James. And they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope left side. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. New York, no good that time either.
I saw a green light there, Kevin. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And there's the pass to Caruso. LeBron against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Lowry finds Randall from 12 feet out. That one a little long. Lakers leading by 4. Here's James, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Inside, here's Kuzma. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Robinson up top. He's guarded by Davis. Lowry for 3. New York, no good that time either. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Here's the 3. And LeBron James with the 3. James has got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Knicks trail by 10. Lowry passes to Robinson. Pass to Barrett. Over LeBron. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Now Barrett, who's coming off a 25-point game against Brooklyn.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Green, no luck.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Lowry after the basket by the Lakers. Outside, Robinson wants to get it to Randall and does. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
That's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Knicks trail by 14. Lowry kicks to Green. No good from outside. L.A.'s gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Green. And it's Dennis Smith in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Knox. That one off the back iron and out.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
James looking around. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Nice shot by Smith.
That wasn't easy. Dennis Smith Jr. with a high degree of difficulty on that one.
Randall against Davis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Here is Cook, following the score by Dennis Smith. James wide open. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Kid Gilchrist against Kuzma. Trying to get open is Randall. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron using his big mitts there. Comes in handy on defense. Getting up there to spike that one away.
And they have owned the paint so far. And the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here is Smith. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
Kadeem Allen, he's checked in for Barrett.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Watford, covered by Smith. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clarkson looking for an opening. The tray. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Here's Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Cook. Allen with the rebound. Knicks trail by 16. Smith outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Stolen by Allen. Smith against Clarkson. Passes to Allen. Here's Kid Gilchrist. The pass to Randall. Shoots over McGee. Randall no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Smith against Clarkson. Shoots the 3. Knocks it loose. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
Here is McGee after New York gets the three. Now, here's Clarkson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. No good from 11 feet. Knicks trail by 13. Randall outside, looking to end his cold spell. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Cook. He kicks it to McGee. Pass to Watford. Now Clarkson. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Watford. Over Kid Gilchrist. Los Angeles with another miss. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Smith with a wide open look. The rebound by Watford. Los Angeles leading by 13. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
To end the drought. And that one released in time, but no good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now you see a lot of players who pick up the controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Allen. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dotson in at the shooting guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Knicks trail by 15. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
Mitchell Robinson.
It's Allen on the wing. New York moving it around. Nance against Kidd-Gilchrist. Clock at 6. Fades back. Knox misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. It's good. Allen's got his first points in this one.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Rondo passes to Nance. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Stolen by Clarkson. Dishes at Durando. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
He misses the free throw. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Right, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
The great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support us.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
First one falls for him.
A five-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Caruso. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Over to the wing. McGee finds Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Over Lowry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Damian Dotson. That's his first foul. And here is Anthony. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Melo playing de facto point guard here as the ball handler, working on the pick and roll. So it's another element that's going to be tough to stop.
Now here is Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Floats one. Knox misses. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to McGee. And the pass to Caruso. Anthony on the wing. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Lowry. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul. The Lakers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the first one drops. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s. But if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about Kevin when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line. And
you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players too that also, because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely. With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly. Now Robinson, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Robinson passes to Barrett. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's Davis missing. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Lowry. Kicks to Green. Here's Knox. Guarded by Kuzma. New York, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And he makes that one.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Lowry with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's Davis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Davis has got 8 points. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 19. Pass to Barrett. Passes it to Knox. Fires from deep. The shot off that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Barrett. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Anthony. Lakers leading by 21. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Lowry looking around. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Randall's checked in for the Knicks. Smith comes in for Green, and then for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Ron right side. He dishes it to Davis. Here's Cook. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Randall kicks to Lowry. Barrett with the ball. Davis is there. Here's Randall. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
In the corner, it's James. Lakers passing it around. And they double up Davis. Five to shoot. This one for three. That shot off. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Pass to Davis. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the shot is long.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Barrett, no good.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Lowry. Smith outside, puts up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Smith Jr. got a little bit of daylight and then let it rip.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. James has got 14 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Knox, and the basket is good. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, just looking at this box score and wondering what Anthony Davis hasn't done. This guy's been on a roll since the tip.
1:25 left here in the second. New York shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Pass to Knox. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for LeBron.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Barrett. And Allen subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Clarkson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Davis. He's got 18. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And once Davis got some speed under him, everyone was expecting him to go for that dunk, which is exactly what you got.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Allen passes to Randall. There's the dish to Smith. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 21. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 22 points for Anthony Davis.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Randall. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Smith. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, it makes it a tough team to beat, and you know, just hopefully we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 block. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensation. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Now Randall, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Here's James, following the basket by Julius Randle. Now here's James. Kuzma inside. Randle on him. Launches it. Here's Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 21. Randle dishes to Lowry. Off target from outside. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. But Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. And Barrett gets it to go.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
James, the pass to Davis. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Green finds Randle. Six to shoot. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New York. James, and finished off by LeBron.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Lowry after the basket by Los Angeles. Offline with his 3. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Knicks trail by 19. Bounce pass from Lowry. Outside Robinson. Green against Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Basket counts.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Randall with some nice D. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lowry against Rondo. The shot by Lowry, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Watford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Kuzma, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
And the Knicks making a change here. Dotson's checked in. Pass to Robinson. Now Barrett. It's tipped. And here's Rondo. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Knicks trail by 17. Lowry for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And Barrett gets it to go.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
To the paint, here's Kuzma. Robinson with the block. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So for the Knicks, Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Dennis Smith in for Kyle Lowry. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Watford. On the wing, Nance. Here's Watford. Outside Rondo. Poked away. Nance passes to McGee. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Barrett. Finished off the break. Barrett's got 10.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Watford. Robinson with the block. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Here's Clarkson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Smith. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Rondo. The Lakers shooting about 42% so far. Anthony left side. Feeds to Nance. Over Robinson. No good off the back of the rim. For New York, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And the Lakers call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Kadeem Allen, he's checked in for New York. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Cook's checked in. Now here is McGee. No points in the game yet for him. Anthony dishes to Cook. Nance passes to McGee. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Deep 2 from Anthony, but they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Clarkson dishes to Nance. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights. Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here is Cook. He feeds it to Nance. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lakers leading by 4. Anthony with it. He's got 5. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Dotson. Ball's knocked loose. Allen passes to Dotson. Up top, Kid Gilchrist. Shoots over McGee. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Knicks trail by 6. Smith the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Right side Robinson. Allen outside. A 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Allen.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here is Cook. Covered by Smith. Clarkson kicks to Cook. Shot clock at 5. McGee the pass to Cook. Over Smith. Smith with the defensive effort. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Allen. Oh, that's blocked. Hands where the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
To the middle, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
A great assist there from LeBron, going to try to set the table all night.
And the Knicks with possession here, trailing by 5. Here's Allen, lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now James, 16 points for him, and finished off by LeBron.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Count it, and 11 points for Allen. Inside, and now Knox running the floor all by himself, and the rejection by LeBron. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Sharing the basketball, Anthony Davis can do more than just score. Such an all-around special threat.
The Knicks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Allen. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Could come down the selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. It's deflected. They retain possession. Here's Davis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Ran up on him. I ain't said he never fuck me. I don't really give a... Cause I'm all up.
Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Now we're a little shaky with our transition defense. We haven't gotten burned with it yet. Let's make sure on turnovers and missed shots, we're reacting and sprinting and finding the three-point line.
And a challenge for Frank Vogel's team, matching up defensively on the fast break. Doesn't want that to become an issue.
Yeah, it's something you just have to push yourself to do. Guys have to communicate when they're changing ends. Make sure they're covering all bases.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Green, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Knox. Then there's Allen. And it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Down low, it's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Green, and it's all evened up.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now here's LeBron to the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Kuzma passes to Davis. Here's Caruso. The pass to Cook. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Kadeem Allen. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cook. Now, here's Lowry. Back to Green to take the lead. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 3. LeBron outside. Passes it to Caruso. And nothing is falling for him right now. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside Lowry. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And the Lakers call time here. They'll check in for New York. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Now the Knicks with it. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Lowry. Count the basket. Lowry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's the pass to Caruso. Now here's Kuzma. James outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
New York leading by 6. Lowry passes to Knox. Pass to Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, here are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Now here's LeBron. Davis inside. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Barrett. Pass to Green. And here is Robinson. There's the feed to Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers.
In that game against the Cavaliers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's LeBron, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
And so it's New York with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lowry, guarded closer. Randall dishes to Lowry. A three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Fires from 14. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Knicks. They lead by 7. Green inside, and Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Randall, and that one good. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Green. He kicks it to Barrett from outside the arc. And James pulls it down. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the Lakers with another miss. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside, Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Now here's LeBron. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Randall. Here's Robinson. Sinks that one from the post. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
James kicks to Caruso. Randall against James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 30 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Green with the ball. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Caruso, now recovering. The drive by James, and he converts the layup. LeBron's got 32 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
So it's the Knicks now. Now Green. Randall surveying the D. And stolen by Kuzma. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way and finished off by Davis.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
The Knicks leading by 5. New York calls timeout.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Floats one up. Here's Barrett. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. One-on-one here. And finished off by Davis.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And with the game and the balance here in the fourth, he's been unflappable. 6 of 8 from the field, providing them with some big buckets.
They get it back. Outside for Lowry. Feeds it to Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Here's James. Now the pass to Davis. Here's Caruso. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Green. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Green missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To tie it up. And it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Here's Barrett. Kuzma pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Barrett with the ball. Working on James. And Barrett gets it to go.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they double up James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. Off with the layup. To the inside, Barrett. Tries again. Here's Robinson. Count it!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. LeBron outside. 16-second. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Well, LeBron James lives for the big moment. Another one there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 105. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Lowry. pass to Barrett. Looking to get back on track here. Count.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Davis. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D, and the basket there was big.
And so the timeout by David Fizdale here. Here's Barrett. Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at it. Boy, that was close. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Yeah. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Lakers 5 right now. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
And here are the Knicks now. Outside Green. Outside Lowry. Teardrop shot. No good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Kicks it out to James. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 4-point Laker lead. Green with the ball.
Let's go, Knicks!
Pass to Robinson. We're just over a minute into overtime here. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 20 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Lowry.
Let's go, Knicks!
Outside Robinson. Passes it to Knox. Over LeBron. Knox misses.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Lowry passes to Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And And that'll be his third foul so far. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Outside, Green. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Lakers leading by 3. Now James. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
James right side. Outside, Davis. From deep three-point range, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Lowry to take the lead. Poke loose, but they get it back. Robinson passes to Knox. Nice hit again. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. For Los Angeles, they've gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Caruso, the pass to Davis.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. The D has to cut off that angle to the basket, but they're going to slow him down.
And here's Lowry. Knocked loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. Count it!
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
New York, no good that time either. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he commits the intentional foul. Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. And an intentional foul right there. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Green, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Davis with it, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Impressive thing about Anthony Davis is just how much ground he can cover during the game. Has come into this league as one of the best running big men in transition. Still a huge weapon for him.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Green passes to Knox for the 3. Green, no luck.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.